ॐ पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहम् संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन् संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन् आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् हिन्दुधर्मं समाजं च पवित्रां संस्कृतिं तथा संरक्षणनुकुर्याम विश्वं शान्तिसमन्वितम्। नमः सर्वेभ्यः। हिन्दू परंपरा मासस्य कार्यक्रमं प्रति सर्वेषां हार्दं स्वागतम्। शताधिक हिन्दू संस्थाः एतस्य कार्यक्रमस्य आचरणाय एकत्र आगतः सन्ति। संस्कृत भारत्या परह्यः आरभ्य सप्ताहचतुष्टयं यावत् प्रतिदिनं हिन्दू परंपरा स्मरणम् इत्याख्यः कार्यक्रमः आयोज्यते। भगवत्याः देव्याः विविधानि स्वरूपाणि अनुभविनः विशदीकुर्वन्तः सन्ति। अद्य वयं युक्तिस्वरूपिणी देव्याः स्वरूपं जानीमः। तत्पूर्वं भुवना कोत्तपल्ली भगिनी एडिसन् न्यूजर्सी तः देवी गीतं गायति।
सरस्वती विधि युवती संरक्षतु मां श्री 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 सरस्वती विधि युवती। मुरली वीणा गान विनोदिनी संवेदिनी 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 चारुचंद्र हासिनी सरसिरुहलोचनी चारुचंद्र हासिनी सरसिरुहलोचनी मुरारी गुरुगुह मोदिनी शब्दार्थस्वरूपिणी मुरारी गुरुगुह मोदिनी शब्दार्थस्वरूपिणी हंसिनी ब्रह्माणि आरकवर्णरूपिणी हंसिनी ब्रह्म ब्रह्माणि हारकवर्णरूपिणि सरस्वती विधियुवती संरक्षतु मां श्री सरस्वती विधियुवती.
उत्तमं गीतं भगिनी, सम्यक् गीतवती, बहु धन्यवादः भगिनी. इदानीम् अस्माकं मध्ये डॉक्टर राम वैद्य महोदयः अस्ति. तस्य परिचयः कारयितुम् इच्छामि. महोदयः मूलतः भारते नागपुरतः. सः संस्कृते, फिलासफी विषये, सैकालजी विषये त्रिषु विषयेषु पदवीं प्राप्तवान्. संस्कृत विषये PhD अपि कृतवान्. महोदयः बाल्यकालात् एव स्वयं सेवकः. सः 1998 तः प्रचारकः, 1999 तः UK मध्ये वसति. 2011 तः महोदयः संघस्य विश्वविभागस्य सहसंयोजकः अस्ति. महोदयः मुख्यतया यूरोप, आफ्रिका च खण्डद्वये स्थितानां देशानां प्रवासं करोति. अस्माकं सौभाग्यम् अस्ति सः इदानीम् अत्र अस्ति इति. महोदय अद्य युक्तिस्वरूपिणी देवी इत्यस्मिन् विषये बोधयति. महोदय कृपया कथयतु.
नमस्ते, नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु युक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता, नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. My greetings to all for today's Mahanavami and tomorrow Vijayadashmi. Today's topic is very fascinating. Yukti is a very interesting term. What is yukti? So we know that the yukti word is derived from the verb yuj. Similarly, the yoga also word derived from the yuj. To union, to unite, to connect, to combine. Similarly, yukti means to think, to analyze, and to think properly. It's an intellectual capacity when we analyze the situation and then we take some proper decision. We all know that the yukti is connected to buddhi, that faculty of our individual. Like we have a sharira, we have mana. Similarly, we have a buddhi also. And one of the definition of the buddhi is vyavasayatmika buddhi. When we decide after analyzing everything, then that decision is a buddhi. Buddhi is like closer to the Vijnanamaya Kosha also. Very, very close to realize the Paramatma. To realize the Paramatma, we need a buddhi. Yukti is a part of that. What is a yukti? When we think right way, right thinking, samyak acharaha or yukta acharaha, yukta vicharaha. Yukta vicharaha, yukta achara purva, followed by the right action. But important is right time. At the right time when you do it, in the yukta samaye, that is called yukti. So the yukta means right thought, followed by right action at the right time is yukti. For the yukti, we need to assess the situation. In Charak Samhita, in Ayurveda, yukti is a pramana also. To treat, to understand someone's health, they said that we need to understand or use the yukti as a pramana. Ayurveda says that the yukti is always followed with the two aspects, the shastra and anubhav, the science and an experience. With the knowledge of science or shastra and the knowledge of the past experience, mine and some others, then we can analyze the situation and treat the patient and guide to any individual for his or her health. In the yukti, these all three aspects are important. One more thing is yukti is so important today because we are living in a very different world. Today, we experience that we are strong. We have Satya with us, and Satya should win. Satyam eva jayate. Initially, some years before, when we were not strong, the world was divided with the right wing, left wing, maybe some other thoughts, capitalistic, communist, or maybe different type of ways, Western or Eastern. But today we cannot divide the world like that. We need to divide the world with the two aspects, dharmic and adharmic. The people, society, who believes in the dharma, who practices dharma, against the society who practices the adharma. Same situation was in Ramayana time or in the Mahabharata time as well. Today also this situation has occurred. When the Arjuna was not ready to fight, Krishna guided him in the yukti because he said that you think properly and with that proper thought you then fight. This yukti is important today. We have an n number of experiences or examples in the past where this Devi yukti rupena samsthita in those characters. It may be a character of Padmini where she knows her strength and she knows her limitations. She was well aware of the situation where she was and she knew that how to come out of that situation, how to save the purity of the Rajput Viranganas, and therefore she acted in the Yukti Purna to defeat the Alauddin. Same Yukti was present in the one of the great character in the past, Savitri. She knew that how to save the life of her husband. Even the Yamaraj was standing in front of her. Yamaraj was strong. Maybe he could do anything, whatever he wants. But Savitri used the yukti to save her husband. And that's why today we remember and we celebrate the life of Savitri every year. This character of the yukti is very important. I remember the great story and got inspired by and cannot stop by sharing today. The story of a Naiki Devi. It's a story of 11th century where she was a queen of one of the small kingdom in Gujarat called Anhilwad. Her small son, younger son, the son was underage. He was on the throne. But Naiki Devi was guiding the kingdom, even the forces, army of the Anhilwad. Muhammad Ghori attacked and decided that the winning the Naiki Devi or this kingdom is so easy. One, there is a small younger age son is ruling the kingdom and one woman is heading the society and the kingdom. We can easily win. We did not even send our force for that, army for that. We did not even fight for that. And he sent one later. That you surrender to us, then I will not attack to you. Naiki Devi took it very nicely. She knew that I have a very less strength, army strength. She knew the strength of Muhammad Ghori as well. she approached all the small kings around her and created one Sanyukta Sena. She convinced all of them that once Muhammad Ghori will attack this kingdom, he will attack all the kingdoms in the Gujarat. They all supported her. And then she sent one letter to Muhammad Ghori, I am ready to surrender to you, but I will come there in one certain place. Please you come and you take me from there. Entire kingdom will be yours. Muhammad Ghori was so happy. And then entire army became relaxed. Naiki Devi spread all her kingdoms, all her army with all the Sanyukta Sena everywhere. And on a particular day, she took her 2 sons together, and on the horse she approached to Muhammad Ghori. At particular time, right place, she used that right vichar, thought, and she acted on very particularly. And on one Suchana, the entire Sanyukta Sena attacked Muhammad Ghori Sena. The entire Sena, the army, couldn't do anything. The only way they left to leave that Sena as early as they can. Muhammad Ghori got defeated so badly, and he never thought even to attack the Gujarat afterwards. Naiki Devi used that yukti to defeat this adharma Sena, adharmik Sena. Today also we need that type of mindset. Today the world is different. Adharmic people, adharmic forces, they have some strength. The strength of creating illusion. The strength of creating the false narratives. They have a media also with them. Some government forces are with them. Some big money power is also with them. We are just small, humble, but we have Satya with us. In the Tulsidas mentioned in the Ramayana time, what was the difference between the Rama and Ravana? He said this one, Ravana Rathi Biratha Raghura. Ravana was sitting on the Ratha, the golden Ratha, with the amazing army, with all the weapons, and in the golden Lanka, Sri Rama was Biratha, standing on the soil, no Rath, few Vanaras, no big weapons, but Satya was with Rama, and Shakti and Yukti was with Rama. And that's why the Sri Rama could defeat the Ravana. Though today we are very humble, very small in population, but with the Shakti and Yukti, we can create this dharmic atmosphere and can fight with adharmic forces. There's a nice book, I remember, the book called Jewish Phenomena. It is a research of America, where small, minuscule community of the Jewish, they could influence the America very great way in entire all the fields, from politics to the entertainment, from education to business. They use that yukti. And today the Jewish community, the entire country of the Jewish community, they stand strongly in the world, midst of all the adharmic forces. This yukti is necessary. I heard recently that one of the city in the America, when the society and organization started celebrating the yoga day, the adharmic forces opposed. Government also cancelled the event. That time, this yukti is necessary. One more point we need to add. Devi, when we say Devi, Yukti Rupena Samstita, the Devi is not the pratika, the symbol of individual. When you say Devi, the Durga, she is the pratika of a collective force. When all the forces came together and when they decided to fight against Mahishasura, then the Devi got appeared. When you are individual, you are not Durga. But when you come together, then you become a Durga, invincible. And that's why the Devi itself is a symbol, the pratika of that collectiveness. Today, we need that collective intellect together. My effort, individual effort are not enough for that. That collective effort is necessary. This collective effort says that you bring all the talent together, and that together we can fight against adharmic forces. It is a fight because we are celebrating Navaratri, and Navaratri we celebrate, Vijayadashmi we celebrate because it is the symbol of winning against the adharmic forces. It may be Mahishasura, it may be Hiranyakashipu, it might be Kamsa, it might be Ravana, it might be Kaurava, it might be today's adharmic forces also. It is a fight. And therefore, the society cannot remain a naive society anymore. You cannot just say that everything will be okay. You cannot just remain silent. And the Bhagwan will come on the top. Government will save us. We cannot say like that. We need to come together collectively and use that yukti for that. The today's fight is not just fight on the field. Today's fight of intelligentsia, the fight of a mind. And corrupted mind can create the corrupted society. The proper mind can create the proper society. And that's why the Pujanya Dr. Ji, when he started the Sangha, he thought that we need to develop the right mind of the society. Because of that proper efforts were not done before. In the prior, we got defeated from multitude of aggressors. But this creating the right mindset, right intellect, right knowledge, we need some continuous efforts. That's why our organizations were started. This collective intellect can create this Durga concept. I feel Samskrita Bharati USA has organized this lecture, this Bauddhika, on the very right time. It is their yukti to bring this topic forward, that the entire society to think in proper way. We need to give the knowledge of our history, the science to all the young generation, new generation. Like Jija Mata gave a knowledge to the Shivaji Maharaj about Ramayana, about Mahabharata, about Chanakya. And all the historical things happened in the past. And that's why the yukti used by Naiki Devi in the 11th century, the similar yukti used by Shivaji while defeating the Afzal Khan. It is on 17th century. This knowledge is important. We worship and we remember the Hanuman, Sri Hanuman. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham. He was a Varishtham Buddhimatam. He was a Sangam of the Shakti and the Buddhi. And when the Shakti and the Buddhi come together, then the Yukti comes in. Then, if the Shakti and Buddhi are only there, but not the surrender to the Dharma Yukta Rama. And that's why this Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam Buddhimatam Varishtham Hanuman is the Ramadutam. He was carrying the message of Rama, and message of the Rama is the message of the Dharma. Tam Sharanam Prapadde. That's why we need to understand that when we want to work for the Ishvara, Tvadiya Punya Karyasmin, it is a Ishvariya Karya, that time that collective Shakti Buddhi should come together. Then we become a Durga, invincible. Our society becomes invincible. With this invincible society, we can win the war of a dharma. This dharma yuddha is ahead now. Let us come together. That yukti rupena devi asmasu samsthita. Tasyai mama namo namaha. Namaste.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।